Dev Zoe here, back at it again with another video. Today I have a theory of Fortnite. I think there will actually be water in Fortnite. Now that has been shown kind of with the fish skin, if you know what I'm talking about, the fish stick. But yeah, I have a few ideas. It could flood with all the ice. It could melt. There is this in the store today actually that kind of fits, but that's not what this video is about. Today we are talking about the dragon eggs. I don't actually have the glider. I should have bought the glider when it was out, but I didn't. Let me look for the loading screen because I have a loading screen with the glider in it. Here it is. It's the Valkyrie loading screen. Let me put it at full screen. As you can see, there's the dragon behind it, but she's kind of sitting in like a castle. Now this was from season 5. The Valkyrie's in the middle. This is from season 5. So they were hinting to the season 7 castle and ice in season 5. And they've been hinting towards the water, I think, since all the way back in season 1. I don't have this glider because I haven't been playing since season 1. But there was actually a glider called the Mako glider that had sharks on it. And in the battle pass as well, there's a few things that could actually be to water that really just don't fit in. I don't know what tiers they are at though. I will have to find that. Here, one is an octopus that really doesn't fit in with ice and stuff. It would fit. Oh, this one as well, baited, does fit in with the water thing. Like with water, that could lead to fishing coming out as well. Then there's an octopus. Oh, here's a skull trooper thing. I'm trying to look for the other thing. There's one other thing that could lead to ice melting. It's a spray. The sprays have actually shown a lot to us, and it could actually be in the free pass. I'm just looking for one specific spray. Oh, here's one of the sprays I was going to show. It shows outside underwater, so that's the porthole. It's definitely hinting towards something. Here it is. One is a melting snowman that could lead to all the snow melting, and sunshine, obviously, with everything being winter related and stuff. It's not. So I'm actually gonna go into a game of Unvaulted because they brought that back today, so that's nice. And I'm gonna show you the dragon eggs that I think that dragon hinted to a long time ago in season 5. I'm gonna show you guys the dragon eggs, and you can actually get to them without the glitch. I made another video a while ago that I never uploaded because the glitch was patched, sadly, but then a few days later you could actually get to these like without glitches. So yeah, I will show you the eggs in a normal game, and I will see you once I find them. I kind of choked the landing very, very badly, so I had to go Frozen Lake. And then the dragon eggs are all the way up there. Most of you probably know where the dragon eggs are. I'm just gonna go over there to tell you my theory and show you where the dragon eggs are, because there's actually some other stuff up there that I can show you. And a while ago, bolt action sniper, I will take it. Why am I holding 2 SMGs? That's not something I need to be holding. But there actually was a couple videos ago a secret location video that I made. Had Dynasty Batboy in it, and he kind of got mad at me because I thought of the video idea first. I don't know. He ended up actually making a different video that was very similar, but I'm not gonna say it was a copy. Ooh, I was also shot at. But it wasn't really a copy. Because of the fact that he was there for the making of the original one. And now that we are not being shot at anymore, I should have enough mats to get up there, but I probably don't because there's not a whole lot of mats in Frozen. You know what? I'm just gonna get more mats. This is gonna be a rough day. But yeah, the secret locations one, that's actually a secret location up there. I should have added, didn't add though. I might even just do this in a different game, or even if it comes to it, a playgrounds, and I'm gonna get killed here. I'm gonna get killed here. There's 2 people. There's 2 of them. I don't know what this game mode is in, if it's like squads. Oh, yep, it's definitely not solos. Something tells me this game mode is in duos. Unvaulted. It says there can only be 1 winner, but there's obviously not. So yeah, but as you can see in the walls, there is like brick of that loading screen. I thought it was Tomato Temple, but it turns out that was Polar Peaks Castle. So that means Valkyrie was in the castle before season 7. So that means she probably flew on her ice dragon from the iceberg, because people knew about the castle before season 7. In season 6, you could see the iceberg forming and coming towards the place, the island. The iceberg was visible, and there's even a glitch in replay mode where you could go there and see it, but I never actually did that glitch. It was pretty easy to do though. Depends on how good your timing is. Oh, and the game was good to me last time, but not gonna be good to me this time. It's last drop instead of first drop. At least there's not gonna be many people there. But the way you get to this place, this cave, is you do have to go behind the castle. That's why it's kind of a secret location. Not really secret anymore because like everyone knows about it. YouTubers have been covering this like crazy. But I thought I should at least cover the dragon eggs. Because there's something about those that I think I do know why they're there. Because I think it all ties back to the visitor. Because during the fireworks show, I didn't actually see the fireworks show in game. There was something that fell into the water and it definitely made a splash. Like you could look back at it and see the splash. The visitor skin, and it came from a rift as well. The visitor skin made the rift, and things are still going on with that rift. So, there's definitely something going on there. Here's how you get into the eggs, by the way. Getting in here. Here are the eggs. But, the visitor skin made the rift, and the rift made that disco wall. So those two are tied in. They're still tied in with the visitor. But all this snow, the Ragnarok had some like ice stuff, and his pickaxe, I'm actually using his pickaxe right now. It's the permafrost. It's frost. Permafrost. It's you know, ice. And then the Valkyrie came out not too long after, I mean, which is the female version of him. And actually, ooh, impulse noise. And actually that loading screen came out of Valkyrie, which is the concept art, but it actually leaked stuff. Ooh, there's a blue pistol. I have not seen one of those in a while. Come here, blue pistol. Please come here. Blue pistols were vaulted, by the way. That's why I hadn't seen them. Don't spam me in the comments saying, "Oh my gosh, you haven't seen them because they're vaulted." I know they're vaulted. But anyways, the Valkyrie actually came from that island, and so did the Ragnarok. But those people, how were they tied in to the iceberg and the visitor skin? Well, the visitor skin made the cube, which caused the cube explosion. And I know that had nothing to do with ice, but it could have. I don't really know how the iceberg ties in with the visitor skin, but I know that things are still happening with the rift here. And the Valkyrie and the visitor skin are both two main characters in this storyline, because the Valkyrie is hatching eggs of her dragon now. She's hatching eggs, which are very strong eggs because you can't break them with anything. But yeah, you can't break them. So she's hatching her own eggs. And what I think is coming for the Fortnite map is that there's gonna be some sort of dragons in Fortnite, because she's hatching her own team of dragons. You never know what she's going to be doing with those dragons, but she's definitely doing something. And also, there is, I was just down here. Oops. This isn't the right place. In here, I'm going to see if I can find the exact place that Valkyrie was sitting in this castle from that loading screen. Ooh, TAC SMG. It's my favorite gun back in the day. I also have some nice gameplay of me dominating with TAC SMGs because they're amazing. I know there is the Ice King's chair. Oh, and I never even thought of it. The aim skin was in the week 3 loading screen helping the Sergeant Winter, so maybe he's not a bad guy after all. Because I actually thought he was a bad guy, and a lot of people thought he was a bad guy trying to hunt down the skins, but he might have been warning them of the iceberg and the dragons, actually, because in the loading screens of last season, he was like hiding behind the different skins, and I didn't know what he was actually doing. Sorry, Blue Pistol. It's nice 70 back. Here it is. The Ice King's chair. It actually kind of looks like, now that I think of it, the Valkyrie chair that she was sitting in without the ice on the sides. So she could have been sitting in this very chair, you know. I'll have to look at the chair that she was sitting in after this. Oh, I didn't actually know you can break the Ice King's chair. Haha, Ice King. Dead. Oh, you can break this wall behind it too. Huh. I didn't know that just connected to behind his chair. Okay, well that's the Ice King's chair. And that's my theories. I actually have to go because of the storm. I was definitely talking about those eggs too. Storm is right on me, guys. I don't know how long I'm gonna last here. Definitely not long. Well, I mean, glider redeploy might be back. It's a 50-50 chance. But I'm not taking those chances. No, it's not. Okay. Okay, now we can look at the chair. It definitely has some markings on it, kind of like Ice King's chair. I don't know, maybe. The ice is definitely melting. As the ice melts, we might be able to find her chair. In the melted ice. I also might as well play a round of Unvaulted because it's just really fun. And so I haven't played some actual like solid gameplay. Ooh, editable style for this scratch mark. Some actual gameplay on the channel. And there's nothing else really special about this. You just see the chair Ooh, actually, I was thinking earlier that it might be in Tomato Temple. We should try and find that in Tomato Temple. And there's some, on the topic of like Fortnite theories, there's some like rock that's moving or something. Everyone's saying it's moving because if you like wait for it, it will point at something, but then it starts out crying, but it wasn't always crying. It's very weird. All I know is that it's by Tomato Temple and kind of near that bridge near Tomato Temple. I don't know where it actually is though. I'll have to look for it from the sky. But yeah, there's a rock that's moving, and I watched one YouTuber, and he noticed that it moved in the storm while he was healing up from the storm. But I don't know what's going on with that thing. I think I'll get more in depth with that in another video. Where I might sit there and wait for it to move. Cause I don't know if his video, like seeing if that moving rock was real, was actually fake. But there have been a lot of like players talking about this rock. If I can, oh, there's that rock. It's like, oh, I was way off. It's like right there. I see the rock now. Yeah, he's definitely crying right now. He's doing the crying thing. I don't know what's going on with him. Oh, he doesn't have the chest under him. Is that why you're crying? There. I beat him up a little with his body. I feel bad. But he didn't give me a gun, so. Yeah, I'll check on him in a little while if he moves his arms and points towards like he sort of points towards Polar Peak in that video, because I know you can't like in a video move the person's arm like randomly mid-game. There's actually a gravestone right there near Tomato Temple. Oh, that's not a gravestone, that's a sign. I was like, why is there a gravestone there? But yeah, his arm actually perfectly aligns with Polar Peak when he's pointing. That could just be because he's melting, because it's melting. And he's crying because of Polar Peak melting. That's like the only thing I have an idea about from this guy. Is that Polar Peak is actually melting, and he kind of knows it's melting. Oh, something I actually didn't go over is when we were in Polar Peak under that cave, you could actually see water dripping down from the skies. Meaning that it definitely is melting, so that's why I'm not even saying like I think it's melting. We for sure know that it's melting by this point. And lots of the ice has been disappearing as well, because those eggs that I showed you, you used to have to use that glitch to get to them. You can still use that glitch. It's still a working glitch. It just didn't work for me. Well, it did work, but I didn't think it worked. I deleted the video, deleted the footage, and then I found out I was in the right place. I just needed to move a little. But yeah, there's like a whole thing. You can move about like 25 feet now because the ice has melted so much that, you know, that you just walk out of the iceberg if you walk too far. And the ice has melted all that much. It's just so small now. So it's not really that big of a deal. Where I was just a few minutes ago in the video with that ice, that actually used to be covered in ice. So in that one guy's video, he said that I was talking about with the crying statue, he said it only moved in the storm. in different storm phases. But the storm hasn't washed over us yet, so. Yeah, bye. So I think pretty much that myth has been busted. People are saying so many different things about him. I don't think it's true. I mean, I know he moves, and there's definitely something in the storyline with him. Because I have seen him in his second phase where he's pointing towards Polar Peak. So I do know that he's changing constantly, but the myth where you have to be in the storm has been busted because I've seen him out of the storm, so that's a big lie. And people are saying a bunch of different things about him that are also lies. Like the fact that he is actually the visitor skin. Okay, I know the visitor skin is tying into things, but I saw this one YouTuber, not gonna say any names, he said the visitor skin was controlling him, or that he's actually the visitor skin in disguise. Guys, how, this is a game, and the storyline doesn't mean that much. You don't, there's one major skin in the game, sure, the visitor skin is major. But he's not a simple stone statue that might have nothing to do with the skin storyline. Like, you can't just say that you know from, like, 10 million clues that he's the visitor skin. Just because he moves. Some people also, well, I just came up with this theory now. Some people could also think that this is actually the AM skin. And it's crying because his home is melting. I just thought of that now. I know that's not true, but it's a fun little theory that it might be the AM skin, because we were talking about how it might be the visitor skin, but that's not true. It's probably also not the AIM skin, the robot, whatever you want to call him. But I was just thinking that it would, that's the only reason, that's the only really person besides like the Ragnarok or the Valkyrie who would be crying because of Polar Peak melting. Because we know that he was there to warn them of Polar Peak, I think. Of Polar Peak actually coming. But probably more likely of the dragons, not the iceberg itself. And what's funny is that there's obviously, I think the Zenith and people were actually living in Happy Hamlet, which is in the storm right now, because those towns just appeared once the iceberg hit. So they're probably already on the iceberg. So there's probably people there. Just a theory though, duh. I mean, Fortnite built tilted towers pretty fast, like we didn't see any construction going there. But then one specific building took a while to rebuild, then got destroyed again after a couple days of construction site. So, yeah. Because tilted towers, no one knew was coming, it just came. And that's really what they do with everything. Nothing's really, like, takes time to build. It just appears. Same with, like, okay, they've started to get more logical now. Like, the iceberg caused that part of the map because there used to be, like, a little hole there. It wasn't symmetrical. It caused that part of the map with, you know, Frosty Flights and Happy Hamlet and stuff. But, come on, guys. Seriously? Moisty Mire was just replaced with a desert? It really made no sense. There's a chest up there, so I'm not gonna destroy that. So their storyline, obviously before season, like, 4, it was kind of, there wasn't really a storyline. It was just like, oh, you know, these skins, I'm gonna make these skins. If I fall down there, I'll die, I think. Oh, wait, no, I won't, because I built this. But, like, they're like, oh, I'm gonna make these skins. and they're all one sort of theme, but they didn't really have that theme. Like the same as we would think in our theme of Season 7 today of frozen ice and snow. And we pretty much have all those skins based off of that theme. I'm actually gonna go check on that Stonehead. Oh wait, I shot him down. Never mind then. I was gonna say maybe he moved by now. I destroyed him. So rip Stonehead. I actually need an SMG. I know it's a gray suppressed, but dang. Where are the TAC SMGs? I need them. I know they're in the game mode. I had one last game. Oh, hello, kid. My aim is trash. My aim is trash. My aim is trash. Call me trash aim, please. Jeez, my aim is trash. TAC SMG, thank you. Thank you so much. Need a TAC SMG. I also need to make it now. Whoa! Okay, we're not talking about that at all. Well, I think that's gonna end it for this video, guys. I will make an unvaulted video in a few seconds, so stay tuned for that. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Make sure to leave a like, subscribe for more Fortnite theories, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.